Hello, hello. What is going on, everybody? What's going on? Good afternoon, good morning, happy time zone, good evening. How are we doing today, chat? It's good to see everybody. Doc, thank you so much for the 45 months at tier 3. Holy shit, Doc, that's amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I hope you're well. Thank you. Thank you. Can we get some love in the chat for a tier 3? That's huge. Unbelievable. Thank you. I see Nautical Menace. I see Spirit Wolf. I see Todd. I see Tank. I see Night Attack. I see Turkey Moose. Good to see everybody. Love you guys. Oh, I'm so happy to see you guys. So, we are back with Baby Yoda. We've got our little ugly sweater going. And this is my Baby Yoda ensemble. Let you guys see the full sweater action. It's like I've never been pregnant. I'm not planning to be pregnant anytime soon. But having like a little thing on your pouch is kind of like very primordial. And you're like, wow, it's really nice. Oh, and also, like, the irony is, like, it is on your primordial pouch. That's probably why it does feel that way instinctually. But other than that, oh my god, this sweater is just so cozy, so funny. I love my little Baby Yoda guy. Let's give you guys a another raffle for all the love. I'm graduating in February. Amazing. That's incredible. My 2025 news is still sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Developing as time goes by, but I'll likely be moving in the new year. So I'm right there with you, Doc, with this like excited, anticipatory feeling. Yeah, it's still evolving. There's not really like a plan in place yet, but there has been a promotion accepted, and that leads some room for movement within the company. So very cool, very excited, and that's my 2025. Not breaking news. I've talked about it a little bit on stream, but it's getting real. So it's like, you know what? Let's talk about it. How have I been? I'm well. How are you? Congrats on being a mother. Protect the child at all costs. Are you protected, child? Can you have coffee? It's like the meme. Please, someone clip that if you can. That's so funny. I think I just did. Yeah, it's good to see you. Hi, Wall of Cries. So, for those of you who have not been here yet during a First Impressions show, First Impressions is a podcast that I started in the fall. This is where me, Mike, and Lawson, hey May, get our first impressions, first takes, hot takes in the moment, live, and we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know how spicy we're going to get, but all we know is there's things that we want to say. And we are going to have fun with these two. We have, mostly at the moment, we're doing some tier lists to kind of introduce ourselves into the live streaming aspect. Prior, we were just doing long form content on YouTube. Thank you. It's really nice to be transitioning into a little bit more of like a live streaming format with this. So we're just kind of doing tier lists towards the end of the year to warm up to things. And then in 2025, we'll probably be doing more live Reddit reactions. I read them a story on the YouTube, and it was so raunchy and so gnarly. So more stuff like that. May, thank you so much for 38 months. What did you guys have tonight for dinner? The food has been looking incredible. I could not believe the pastries you were sharing. It's unbelievable to see like the European bakeries as an American, because we have European bakeries, but they're like all the fuck over the place because they're not like they're not common. So there's like pop up, and then like 50 towns over another pop up, another blah, 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 all over the state. So it's not easy to come by. So when you do go, I mean, it's just display cases, feet of display cases, just lining the walls of all this stuff, and it's amazing. So I'm so envious of my EU viewers, because all the food you guys have around this time of the year, and most of the year, but especially the holidays, it just looks so cool. Swedish pastries are better than German ones. So that's fair, absolutely. But it's still, I can't believe it. So you guys went to a julbord, a Swedish Christmas buffet. That's fun. I love that. That sounds lovely. I'm really glad you guys are having a great trip, enjoying yourselves. If you have your cup of tea, whatever you're drinking, cheers. I've got a homemade oat milk latte and a cat. Oh. Yeah, he has not moved much. He slept there last night, and I sleep on that side. So that's my side of the bed, and I have a body pillow right there. So he sleeps up against the body pillow and up against me. It's so funny. Yeah, okay, guys. So let's get into things, because I know the three of us are going to have some shit to say. So, give you guys a raffle. I'm going to gamble as well. And then we'll switch over to chatting with my friends. Hey, you guys.
Solve any of these problems? You know what I mean? there's no problem this horse can solve.
What's shaking?
The show is not about that.
What's it about?
Right.
It's about the girls riding horses, damn it.
Hello there.
It is about the girls riding horses, Caitlin.
I love this.
How's it going?
It's so good. How are we?
I brought a themed hat.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Let me tell you about this wizard hat I bought.
Okay.
Okay.
Does it sort you?
I
into
go...
the 4 houses?
It will sort me. You're in apartment 12. It's less exciting sorting hats outside of the context.
Yeah. Food coma confirmed.
You're in the 3rd floor.
Smorgasbord.
The balcony.
I love it.
Sick.
That sounds so
I bought this
good.
hat from
Truth be told,
Townville.
I haven't eaten today.
Every year. And I bought it to be like have extra costumes because they're cheap after Halloween.
Yeah.
Then I wore it, and it's so warm, and it's like actually fits me, and it doesn't cover your ears, so it's like perfect for those days where it's like kind of cold, but kind of you could get too hot. But then I have to make the moral decision of whether I wear a wizard hat seriously out of the house.
You know, I'm into it.
I am too. And
like, what's wrong with it?
What's wrong with it? Is it any weirder than a toboggan? You know?
Yeah.
That's the line we're drawing.
Toboggan? I mean,
toboggans.
If you wear a fedora, right?
Yeah.
Like which people do, or
Right.
they wear those hats.
People do.
I've made a sketch about those hats where they're like the wide brim witch hats.
I thought so, Flurry.
What's so weird about this? And this one's warm. I'm very warm in it.
I mean, if it's warm, I say go for it, you know?
Yeah, fashion, who cares?
Yeah, it's not personality at all to wear the wizard hat. It's perfectly. It's practical.
Maybe you'll develop powers that until now lay dormant.
Yeah, you get +1 initiative at least.
Exactly.
I feel like this makes my initiative far less. I feel like I'm a little bit more shy in the wicked hat. if I'm being
Okay,
honest.
fine.
I feel like I'm.
You cannot be surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. You cannot be surprised, and you have dark vision naturally now.
It's one of those.
That's what I thought for.
Every
It's
item gives you dark
unbelievable.
Speaking of dark vision, I have a really, really, really quick tier list for us to do today. It's really quick.
Ooh.
There's literally only one item on it,
Okay.
Oh.
and it's
okay.
inspired by our conversation last week. But
Yeah.
I didn't
That is
want you guys
quick.
to see it until now, so I've sent
Okay.
it in the chat, in the Discord chat just now,
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
and I'm hoping the viewers will see it as well.
Are you kidding me, Mike? What the? Okay, I'm opening this up. The one item tier list.
Yes.
No, I wish we were doing D&D,
Alright.
but we're making tier lists today. Okay. Is this a double stuffed Oreo tier list maker? So
Is this a fucking double stuffed Oreo?
so we have to look at the image.
Same photo. It was sold to me as a double stuffed Oreo.
What the fuck?
I bought it as a double stuffed Oreo.
Hi,
Those
Anderson.
Are the Oreos held within, and I would like you to rank whether it's a fucking double stuffed Oreo.
What the fuck?
I will be out of it's the
you've
same
turned
photo.
the
It's the same
binary
photo 5 times.
of yes or no into yes, no,
No.
capital no with more O's and exclamation point.
Yes.
So for that, I salute you, sir,
Mm-hmm.
and for those about to rock.
We salute you.
Okay,
This
so
is-
you bought this.
Mhm.
Now,
No,
Mike,
when did you
I'm
buy
on your
this?
side.
Literally
But-
16 minutes after our stream ended last week.
Holy shit.
Yeah, because you were craving. That makes sense. I mean,
We have a D&D
That's just what it is.
thread in the Discord.
okay, I'm on your side, Mike, but I have to ask.
Yeah.
You saw this picture.
No. This is a photo I took.
Oh, it's not the picture of the.
So
the
he
thing.
took out the trays to take photos because they're not all double stuffed, even though they're advertised as. So we need to determine which ones are double stuffed.
No, far too complicated. Every Oreo
No.
looks like that inside there.
It's the same picture.
They're all the same size.
Wait.
All
It's
the
the-
same.
it's-
It's the same photo
It's-
5
it's
times.
Pam
One of
from
them
the
has my hand in it.
office. Yeah, it's Pam from the
Two
office.
photos.
They're the same photos.
Okay. What the fuck?
It's the same Oreo. Those are the same width of all the cream inside. I've just put it there 5 times. There's no game. Do you consider the Oreos I bought double stuffed?
Okay.
Those do not look double stuffed to me.
Okay, I'm being objective. I haven't added anything. I've simply
They
told
don't look
everyone
double
it's an Oreo.
stuffed. They're
No.
not. They're not double stuffed.
So hand to scale makes it worse,
Mhm.
which is going in the full no.
okay,
But
they're not double stuffed. But I'll tell you what.
Uh-huh.
Are they
What?
single stuffed? They're like 1.3.
yeah, they're like
Am I
less
crazy?
stuffed.
Because like single
Look at
stuffed
the-
are a little or less than that. I think. Like if I blow up the
Single
image.
stuffed are less than that, then you're getting big. Do you see the cookie? Look at the proportion of cookie to
Yeah.
like you see the width of the cookie and the width
Yeah.
of the cream.
Yeah,
I
it's
do.
not correct.
No, it's definitely it's
Incorrect.
not double, but it's not single.
Nice.
What happened here?
Yeah, we have a
I'm
D&D
telling you,
category.
It's like 1.2 or
Time.
1.3. It's
Thank you for agreeing with me. This is not the time, Nabisco CEOs, to be fucking around. Okay?
not time to be a CEO.
Heard it here
It's not
first.
the time to be
Yeah.
clever. Okay? Stop fucking
Yeah.
around and double stuff the things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
chat says 1.5 stuffed.
1.5
I don't even
is
think it's
very
1.5.
generous. Perhaps
1.5
there's
is-
hope in America.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we're
1.5 is generous.
listen. I learned to round up in school, so I'm rounding to
Yeah,
the nearest 10th, 5th.
Listen. These CEOs nowadays 1.3. I'm giving you 1.3.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You guys
I'm
step
so
your
happy
game
to
up.
hear the chat agree. My chat is not opening here. I can only have the chat with you. So
Now-
I'm going to take your word for it that people commiserated the absolute
haven't-
victimization.
Not to throw back our conversation to last week, but I guess Mike brought this up, so I guess we can. But were double stuffed and single stuffed Oreos the same price? I don't remember, because as long as I can remember, as soon as double stuffed was a thing I knew about,
Oh,
It was just always what we did.
This is an incredible question.
I would
When they were
imagine.
introduced, did they introduce them at the same price? They couldn't have, right?
Well, here's
They
the
had
thing,
to be
because
more.
they have like Chips Ahoy and then Chips Ahoy Chewy. So would the Chewy be less money? Because like you get what I'm getting at. Like I don't know if it makes sense.
But Chewy's different than double stuff.
It's correct because you're changing and not losing. I don't know.
Or is the idea if they're the same size package?
That yes,
single
that's what I'm thinking.
Is as good because you get more cookie but less cream.
It's just as much food matter.
Right.
Yes.
But
That's
more. But
dystopian.
are there people out there who are like, no, I want more of the cookie and less of the cream?
No, if I did, I would just make homemade Oreos at that point.
Right. Those people don't exist. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it actually, but I would.
No, I mean, yeah, those. That's not a. Everybody
Hey,
can
FK
double.
Amara.
I'll tell you about my homemade Oreos. They seem like they're the same price, as far as I can tell.
Cool.
They must be, right?
It's impossible to tell on the internet any facts anymore, so I don't know. And obviously, whenever you buy Oreos, you're in a blind rage, so you don't know. You don't actually.
They power crept Oreos. When they introduced double stuffed Oreos, they power crept Oreos. They can never go back.
This is a terrible cost-cutting measure. Stop fucking around, Nabisco. I caught you. It's not double
This is
stuff.
a bad time to be fucking around with the proletariat.
Yeah.
Okay?
Don't fuck with our food. That's one thing Americans are known for, our food.
Seriously. Yeah.
We literally, people are like, well, do we want healthcare? Like, that's what this has to be a debate over.
Our healthcare, we don't know any better. We're dumb.
Hi, Jinx.
We've never had good healthcare, so we don't even know what it looks like.
No.
But our food, you can't give us double stuff and then retract half of stuff. Or 70% of his stuff, if I'm being for real.
This is shrinkflation.
That's too far.
And it's terrible to witness live. Why do we live in these unprecedented times?
You're trying to reel it back.
Have names, because retracting half of stuff is the name of the
It's like when you
sure.
introduce Magic the Gathering cards that can destroy lands, and you're like, oh, this makes the game not fun. We should ban all those.
Double stuffed.
You made them.
Chat says double stuffed Oreo is healthcare and self-care in one package.
I made a documentary about food myths. I think I've talked about it before.
Hey, Jinx.
Just eat what you like. Do you know the amount of like more damage that is done to your body by just hating yourself?
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
my brain for sure.
If you start, like I asked a dietitian this, and I was like, well, what's the risk of this like dieting? He's like, not to be dramatic, but like you could die. Like if you just don't eat, like you just die. Like it's like
yeah.
You know?
So it's important to protect our food and not let it shrink.
Not let it shrink, because I'm going to eat 90 more packets until I fulfill that high of not getting that double stuffed Oreo. Is it some sort of impotence thing?
Okay, so actually speaking, there is in Baldur's Gate, and this is spoiler warning, but there is the Mind Flayer character. And you can fornicate with a Mind Flayer within the game.
That's horrifying.
So the Foley FX producer came out and said, and this is real, I'm not making this up. He took a pack of Oreos and crushed them and jerked them off, and that was how he made the squishy tentacle sounds.
Let's talk about the science of this.
How do you find that out?
So wait. So he takes a sleeve. Yeah, this is what I'm
like the individual gas station 5 to like 10 pack.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
He took that.
Put it down.
And then like jerked it.
Yeah, a little bit away from the mic so there was less of like a crinkle.
And he put it near the mic.
Plastic.
Yeah.
Sound. I don't.
To simulate fucking a Mind Flayer.
Yeah.
So. That's where I go with these Oreo discussions now.
You know, they say art is dead, but I say
we're just getting started.
You didn't even know what art was.
This is the true Renaissance time.
You had to make the sound of players fucking Mind Flayers because you know they're going to. You know they're going to, and they did.
Yeah.
And
well, I had to find out what it was like. I scum saved, got the achievement for having sex with the Mind Flayer, and then I reloaded and didn't fuck the Mind Flayer.
You have to. You have to know.
What is the point of scum saving if not to do those romance things?
No, that's the point.
Exactly.
That is
Yeah,
the
yeah,
point.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to do this as like a quick hit. I want to bring these to a lot of the shows as like quick thing. Don't think no explanation. But I was concerned because we went overtime last week that like I would talk about this Oreo thing and it would fill the entire show.
Oh
So
no,
I'm glad to
we
hear
are
that we
good.
settled- Yes.
I
My
think
chat
Wait, did you think we were
now
gonna disagree with you, Mike, and be like, yeah, you got your money's worth there. What are you complaining about?
Honestly,
Is that what you're afraid of?
I feel I'm
Chat,
in a
if you
good
wanna play
place
along at home.
emotionally that I didn't flip out over 1.5 stuffed. I think they're single stuffed, but I'm happy to hear that at least everybody knows I'm being ripped off.
Yeah, you were
Get on your
ripped off.
shit, Nabisco.
Mm-hmm.
I know you watch this stuff. Man, can you imagine? They don't watch this stuff. Can you imagine going into a meeting and being like, I think about this constantly, being like, yeah, so we've got a great promotional package for you at this corporation. We're going to get you on YouTube and all these different things. YouTube, yeah. And someone's like, well, what YouTubes? And they watch a single YouTube video.
Well,
I can't
to your
imagine
point,
people in a boardroom watching this shit.
to your point, my favorite emails I ever get are the sponsorship opportunities from Coke and Pepsi and I'm like, Apple. I'm like, none of these people are fucking sponsoring people. Or they're household names. They don't need to sponsor people. Let's get the brand out there. We're really up and coming.
you
Like, are
guys
you
heard
kidding
of
me?
Sprite.
They do this shit. I just talked about it on my stand-up album. They do it. Tide does it. I just talked about this on my new stand-up album. Tide literally has people being like, get ready with my day with Tide. Here's what I do. I put on my goopy soap on top of my clothes and wash them around. Like, they literally, like, do it. It's crazy.
Well, I'm specifically saying the fake ones.
Yes, of course. Definitely. Like, they don't need to
It makes no sense, but...
Yeah.
Anyways, I do have our first tier list of the day, and it is still food related.
Big
Sick.
surprise. Here we go.
We can do this forever.
So I know, and we really could. It's amazing because this one is food mascots I could defeat, then become their food lord tier list.
Okay, so we're gonna fight these guys and gals and others.
Yes.
I'd like to say, in
Yeah.
the interest of gender equality, the idea that a food mascot has a gender is absurd and laughable to me.
Well,
and
they might
I'm
have
not going
pronouns.
well,
That's valid, but
if
They might.
if a cartoon creature, like many of them are not even human, if a cartoon creature
Listen.
wants to come out as having pronouns, I'm happy to respect them, as with all things. But the idea that that we are going to assume them from looking like an
I'm
elf,
gonna start.
I don't know
I'm
how
gonna
any
start
of that
another
works.
tier list. I'm gonna start another tier list called "Does this cartoon character have a gender?"
I'll tell you about the tier list that me and my significant other play at home all the time, which is, does this cartoon character fuck?
oh, absolutely.
First of all, the green M&M's a woman. Okay, we all know this. The
Yeah.
red M&M's a guy.
The Native American is a woman.
That's all I'll stand on, to be honest.
Who's the wait? Hold on.
Which one?
Who's the Native American?
Oh, the Land Lakes. Land Lakes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because it's based off of a place and I believe a tribe,
Word.
more or less.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, Keebler Elf. So,
Okay,
do we think
so-
we could take them and become the Keebler Elf Lord?
Okay, before we get to this, we gotta go through the tiers. So we got at the top, easy dub. I take their land. Then no remorse. They maybe get one lucky shot in. Then we got, I'd break a sweat, but it's kill or be killed. It's a toss up. I would definitely lose, but the fight would be glorious. No contest. My cheeks are clapped. Which maybe we're into that.
Can you
with some
explain
of
my?
these.
Hi, Sean.
We're
I don't know that I get that.
demolished. We're fucked. Bottomed out.
Hey, Arthur.
Destroyed.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Hilarious. Now I was reading the
Domed.
order in the wrong way. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Yes. I understand.
Okay.
I understand.
The Keebler elf. He's an elf.
However, do we need to
Does he
be
have magic?
concerned about his elflings?
Oh, like his horde, his tribe.
Yeah, because
Oh.
defeat the food mascot to gain the control of the industry. So no, it's just 1v1 or 3v1.
Okay, these are all 1v1s. Oh no, yeah,
I'll
is
say-
it 3v1?
I'll say-
Is it all of us?
It'll be 1v1. Let's just,
1v1.
One.
That's fair.
Lawson.
What?
Okay. I'm gonna get really nerdy about the elf thing. And I'll let everybody else hear this.
Alright, so it begins.
you cannot ascribe when we talk about animals.
Ooh, lucky
animals
shot.
have
That makes
from the
sense.
past, you cannot ascribe powers that don't exist to magical creatures. The elves,
Magic?
for one, are based off of cobbler elves, right? Which cannot be seen.
Mm-hmm.
Start there. Not allowed to be seen. They're secretive. They are secretive creatures.
Yes.
So
That's
whether
folklore,
we
yes.
whether we even know we're in a fight is a problem. Two, their powers are creation. So could they create a poison cookie and make me eat it?
AM, PM, mascot
Yes,
is
that would have
multi-pronoun
it do it.
P.
I don't know that I have any resistance to poison.
But you're in a fight
Let's-
though. You're not gonna just take his cookie.
Well,
Fight. Right?
What they have no fighting powers. It's an elf that you can't just give them
Right.
powers.
well,
Sure.
They're an elf that makes cookies.
in the
Right.
the folklore of elves, Chat made a good point. Do they canonically have luck? As in, like, you know how, like, because they're trying to say, like, no remorse, but maybe they'd get a lucky shot in. Do they canonically
Yeah.
have a form of initiative?
They bought me on the
No,
nose
I'm
once,
trying to
and
say
then I
quite the
stomped them
opposite.
out.
They're secretive. That's exactly what I'm saying. Is no, they cannot even. I think they do not want to be seen. So if we want to ascribe some roguelike powers to them, I'm fine to do that. But some amount of you know, I mean, if we're fighting at the elf tree, then everything-
But okay, I posit this though. This Keebler has no win con.
Probably fight you Home Alone
What's
style,
he gonna do?
slowing
Unless
you
he
down
has
with
got magic,
fudge.
but-
if
I-
the forest is on his side, don't you think that?
Yeah, but I've already said it's a 1v1.
Okay, I think it's in the third one.
So-
I would break a sweat, but it's kill or be killed. And I'm not going down to a fucking Keebler elf.
No, I'm not. There's no chance.
Like, he's got a little...
I think it's no. I think it's lucky shot in. I think it's no remorse lucky shot.
Can we not consider
That's
the,
what
the Mortal Kombat Street Fighter part of this, that the stage matters? If we're fighting in the elf's
Okay.
forest, they are
Yeah.
forest creatures.
Yeah, you can hide
Chance
from me
that,
for
like,
a little
this-
while.
It's the same as the lobster problem. Are we fighting 600 meters below the surface of the sea?
Nobody is. That's where they die.
Right. So are we on middle ground? Like, are we at the edge of the forest?
But even if I find him in the forest again, he can't beat me. He can just run away for a while.
Yeah, I think maybe, like,
he
we do
Backs up
stadium.
and then he can't. If there's like a ring out area, like if it's a Street Fighter, like you said, he backs up to the edge of the screen. I just walk
Yeah.
over to him. I stop him. I stop him. I stop him. He's
But
dead.
Caitlin, if it's a stadium, it's like if you were to fight a fish, they would have to create air that the fish can breathe.
Well, I'm thinking Super Smash Bros, you know, where it's like...
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah, where it's like, it doesn't make any sense that we're fighting on this moving platform, but okay.
But we are now. That's
Well,
just what's happened.
Let's see what Chat thinks. Chat, should we be fighting in its quote-unquote domain, or should we be fighting it in, like, a stadium situation? Let's see what you guys say.
It's Super Smash Bros. Final Destination stage.
Mm-hmm.
That's where true skill lies.
Huh. I just think there's no way to know against this one. I think there's no knowns and there's unknown knowns, and this is
No
an
items.
unknown,
Just
an
g-
unknown.
1-to-1.
I don't think there's any way.
Sure. Except, I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah, like, I do want to kill him. Like, that's the intent. So I would break a sweat, but I would kill him. I feel like that's how I feel.
Okay. No
Okay,
one. No.
okay.
Well, not nobody. But some of
I
these
don't know
folks
that
might
I'm
have
going to break
domain
a sweat. I
expansion.
think we have a problem with the breaking a sweat part.
Okay, then no remorse. Fuck him.
Either
no
he's gonna
remorse.
either this elf they are just gonna die, or it's they have magic powers and it's like we have to debate that. But I think Lawson's right. That
But some of them have
if I'm gonna
demonstrated
step on him. I'm
actual.
gonna step on him.
Some of them have demonstrated powers that actually I can't deal with, but the Kibo Elf is not. That's all I'm saying.
I think they have.
The
I've
opposite's
actually
domain
heard-
we're getting
I
turned
actually
into
think
cookies.
Caitlin's right. They have rogue powers, so I'm gonna break a
Yeah.
sweat. He's like
Yeah.
whack-a-mole.
Well,
style.
dodge and dip in the grass.
Yeah.
And trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. If any of these guys have a domain expansion, it's over.
Yeah, so here's where we're kind of at with that. I'm okay with it being their domain, but it has to be within a reasonable time to fight them there.
Yeah.
So it can't be like a never-ending fight.
Yeah, there has to
That's
be,
cool.
There has to be a ring out area.
Okay, we've established that. I like where the elf is at. I'm fine with it. Let's move on to the next one.
Domain expansion. Endless forest. Sorry, go ahead.
Have you seen the guy that takes the things?
Oh,
We're gonna weave out
Yes.
for a second. Who does the
Yes.
Naruto?
we're
with all of
getting
the
to almost
Unreal
100
models?
quotes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Your main expansion. It's Kermit.
I saw
Caitlin,
the
for
one with
reference. It's Kermit.
Mickey
It's Kermit the
Mouse.
Frog in
Yeah,
Unreal
Kermit.
Engine,
Yeah.
doing Naruto memes, and it's very nerdy and it's
It's really
fantastic.
funny.
I don't know how to spell toucan.
So
So I'm looking up Toucan Sam. Yeah.
He has flying,
Flying,
which means
scent
we need
detection.
reach.
There is. I want to point this out too. I'm gonna go hard on saying you could not be Toucan Sam. Flying, scent detection.
Wow.
There's magic. At one point, he has 3 nephews who fight with wizardous forces.
Just make
and
sure you
Toucan
go
Sam
through
presents the ability
and
to
click
There's
it.
a whole arc with Toucan Sam where he is like
Yeah.
Tomb Raider, and he like goes into magical
Oh, you're
tombs
right.
and beats them, and he
That's
has
true.
powers that we do not to detect Fruit Loop magic and to use them. as
Fruit Loop magic.
It's a real
True.
whole series of these.
All right,
He's
so
He's like a flying Angelina Jolie.
full-grown
Basically
Basically as
toucan,
Hawk.
25 inches long, and between 2 pounds, give or take. That thing has fucking. Those are big though.
Have you seen the beaks?
Yeah,
They have those beaks.
I'm looking at
Huge
them.
beak. He's got a
Yeah.
gigantic beak.
I mean, they're beautiful, but okay, let's be realistic. Unless he falls to the ground, breaks a wing, etc., he has the flight advantage on us.
He can fly. He can detect you no
Yep.
matter where you go using scent. I'm going to find
Yep.
the Toucan Sam commercial where he is Tomb Raider. Hold on. Toucan Sam magic.
I remember when he was
Commercials.
the Lara Croft.
How can a toucan defeat me? I think it would probably. I don't know if it's
All your face off.
yeah, like whatever its beak and its
No.
teeth like.
I would destroy a toucan,
Smell
but
your
not
weaknesses.
Sam. Toucan Sam is another level.
Mm-hmm. What's the bite force of a toucan? Good point. Let's see.
They crack open nuts. I know that for sure.
They do crack open nuts.
Listen, all birds, if you except for like ducks and stuff, if you get in their mouth, you're done for. You're done. That's it. That's it. It's not going to be good for you.
It sucks, yeah.
Well,
Except like penguins.
My point is not a toucan. It's not a toucan. Toucans don't speak English.
No, he's a magical being, yeah.
He's a magical being who presents
form of a
magical
toucan.
powers that toucans do
Yeah.
not have.
mm-hmm.
That's my point. He detects cereal to such a precise degree that it drives him
Yeah.
mad. And there's
Yeah.
literally this whole series of commercials where he has Indiana Jones magic level stuff.
Now, all that being
yeah.
said, I say it's a toss-up.
I'm almost
Because-
torn between it would be glorious fight.
I'm fine with it
Despite
being
all
a
his-
glorious fight.
Despite all his abilities, I think it's still a toss-up because we still got better stats than him. He's like, what is he? Wait, what is he again? Like 2 pounds?
He is
much
2
damage
pounds.
can you detect at a
He's 2
distance?
pounds? How much can I what?
Well, no, he can't be 2 pounds. There are things he does in the commercial that are 2 pounds, but he has hands.
No,
Well,
he defies.
Toucan Sam
He's
grabs-
magical.
Okay, but per
He can
Ash Ketchum and the video Lost in
Exactly.
Scent, Ash Ketchum can
Yes.
throw a 500-pound bird like it's nothing. Therefore,
Right.
And me and Lawson weigh more than a bull in the world of Pokemon.
Exactly.
exactly. So
Yes.
I
This
think
toucan
it's a
weighs 2
toss-up.
pounds.
I'm fine with toss-up, and I'm happy to field any questions about this.
I'm
Toucan
gonna
Sam.
go confident in myself.
Boo,
and
boo, just
say
like that, like
I
punch
could
him in like
defeat
a.
this magical being with a really big beak.
Now the Nestle bunny. Bunnies are fucking quick.
How
Again,
isn't he
like a
big too?
6 foot
Am I-
tall bunny. Yes.
Yeah, he's a big bunny.
Yeah, he's
too,
like a
right?
kangaroo of bunnies.
Have y'all ever seen
Donnie Darko.
Flemish bunny?
Oh, that's
bunny?
the other one.
Johnny Darko.
Have you ever seen Donnie
That's what I
Darko?
was thinking of.
Have you ever
No,
seen
I haven't.
Flemish bunnies? They're like
No.
Maybe.
huge. They're like 6 feet long. They're crazy.
Okay.
It's good. German or sometimes Flemish bunnies.
I think
Because
Donnie Darko
he
would have been
doesn't have-
better if it was the Nestle bunny talking to Jake Gyllenhaal.
You do not
Instead.
I'm from you from the future. There's a wormhole, and I put that wormhole.
There's a wormhole in
straw.
space that you have to fix.
Wormhole is
What does it have to do with the rest of
straw
this
to
movie?
my-
Just don't fucking ask questions.
Don't worry about it. Just put some
You have
Nesquik
to-
in the straw.
You have to fix the wormhole in this.
Now I
Also, your teacher's pedophile. What was it? I forget the point of that movie.
That's
Anyway.
That's American Sweetheart.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I personally don't remember a lot of Nestle commercials with said bunny.
neither.
I just remember it being on the bottles and what have you, but I definitely think, all things considered, it has agility, it's fast, it's tall, but it's a fucking rabbit. Rabbits are not strong. They're like level 1 characters.
Yeah, I have to say, for just the purpose of like, yeah, farming EXP on the boars, I think we have to go that we would destroy it.
You think we would destroy the 6-foot tall rabbit?
Yes, because it's
Easy
a
dub.
rabbit. Because I think all of us
Yeah.
could destroy a heighted person to some extent if we're fighting. And if it's a rabbit, how good is it at martial arts? I don't even think they have a martial art named after them.
Well, rabbits.
They have a
Yeah,
Jackie Chan
they don't.
talisman.
They don't have. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they don't have a martial art as far as I know.
Yeah.
Um,
I personally
style.
like break a sweat, but it's kill or be killed. Maybe even lucky shot. I don't know. It's up there, but it can't be the highest in my opinion.
I think
I
I'd
would
break a
say
sweat.
destroy.
Really?
Here's why I would say destroy. Can I make one argument?
Absolutely.
I had a pet ferret. Ferrets are one of the stupidest animals on planet Earth.
Right? It
They're
would kill
dumb
it
as
for
fuck.
breakfast. Ozzy would
they
kill
eat
one.
Rabbits.
But
Which
not
means-
6 feet tall rabbits?
Well, so if we get a Cyndaquil,
Ferrets
I'm
aren't
sure
even
that
that much
it's
bigger than
similar.
rabbits, are they? That's terrifying to think about.
Yeah.
yes, it is terrifying. They
hell?
are very strong, and that is.
But this
basically-
rabbit drinks
The
milk.
barbarians
He
of
needs
fucking
some milk.
Would you
rodents.
like to? Can I tell you how
things?
stupid rabbits are? Ferrets
Yeah.
have the dumbest hunting technique, which is ferrets will do this thing called a war dance, where they'll just jump up and jump around, and creatures will be like, "What the fuck is that?" And so
Yeah, they're
stupid is
barbarians.
this dance that then they run up and eat the person. So they're just like, "Bleh," and people are like, "Huh?" And then they run in and eat them.
they
That's
eat them.
adorably cute.
It's very adorable. And I
That's-
think that if we're gonna
it'd be
call a
horrifying to
fighting
watch.
technique adorable, we have to recognize how stupid something is to die from that technique.
Fair enough.
Yeah. fair
Like
enough.
lose their eternal soul to that. That's
Yeah.
pretty crazy.
True. You're right. Fine. Well,
Someone has pointed out, Jinx has pointed out that the rabbit does drink milk. Extra calcium could be.
calcified
be a
bones, but they are a rabbit though. Their bones are like probably still dog shit.
Yeah, so
Right? I
okay.
could snap a rabbit's arm probably.
I'm okay with leaving
Like,
it
what about a
there,
regular
but
rabbit is like
Breakfast.
this, Lawson.
Yeah, I'm fine with that too.
And this rabbit, it's like,
well, we have another rabbit. Now we have the tricks are for kids rabbit.
I'm not. fucking
Okay,
with
this
that.
kind of menace. This
He's
is a
a-
different story.
He's kind of a cunt.
This guy's a menace.
Yes.
He
100%.
he is constantly harassing children.
He reminds me of the mouse trap equivalent of a cartoon character. He just wants to fuck everything up.
Yeah, he's chaos embodied. He's the Joker.
Only
for
chances to
children
outrun me,
before
yeah.
The Joker was a thing.
And
I don't think
And I
he doesn't
don't wanna
predate
throw
the
any-
Joker, but I just want to make
which
up
came
that
first?
lore.
Marvel's DC studio is suing Kellogg's.
Yes,
for
you did
stealing
hear
the
it.
Joker.
I just
a good
wanna start
word, right?
making shit up. He predates the
Power
Joker.
World in trouble again with Pokemon for stealing the Trix Bunny. The
Sorry, I'm
point
just
I
checking
would
out the
make
tier
here,
list.
and I really want to know
Something.
that, but the animal also eats Trix, which are an
Yeah.
unhinged food.
Yes.
I've never known anyone who made Trix a part of their regular diet who wasn't an
No.
absolute crazy person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for
Personally.
being here.
Has anyone here ever had Trix as a mainstay?
No.
No, maybe like as a kid I enjoyed it, but like I never was like, "Mom, buy me tricks." I was just like, "I'll take my normal Cheerios, please."
You know what the
Yeah.
Trix Rabbit also has? He's fueled by is rage because those kids are such dicks to him.
Wait, you also pointed out we missed like the most important fucking fact about him. We're adults. He wants
Right.
us dead. He's like gunning for us. We're on his hit list.
Wait, so you're saying that this is some sort of Pied Piper type character?
Yeah, like tricks are for
Like-
kids, therefore they're only for kids. Therefore I will kill anybody if they come for me as an
Oh.
adult.
This is a kids
Oh,
next door
shit.
scenario where,
Yeah.
as adults,
Mhm.
they have powers we don't know.
Exactly.
Well, then definitely the number one
I didn't
monster.
think of
My
that.
ass is clapped.
Yeah.
2x4 technology. Did you guys like that Kids Next Door reference? Well, it's never coming back. They're never making another episode.
KND. KND.
Oh, it's a great show. Never again. We're gonna remake something. Remake RoboCop again.
Yeah.
And then Ryan Reynolds stole Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, and we're all just letting that Canadian get away with it.
Oh, I did not know that, and I wish I didn't. I'm very sad about that. Had a
Are
very.
we letting Ryan Reynolds get away with too much now? Is he a little?
Well, he's got his own phone empire.
I will
Oh,
be
that's
honest.
coming.
I don't know if we can get into this because I do not have enough time to go on my soapbox about Ryan Reynolds.
Has he been let off the leash, Caitlin? Is that you're not a Ryan Reynolds supporter?
I love
Mr.
him.
Deadpool.
I love him as a voice actor, and I like him as Deadpool. But outside of
Everything
that,
else.
I just need to keep him within this tiny bubble. And if I look at him in any other lens, scope, or way, I do not like what I see.
Yeah.
If you at all, it is very much the I make these dumb little paradoxes. It is the girlfriend's crafts paradox, where it's like somebody who has no interest in arts and crafts suddenly loves them when their girlfriend makes them. It is if you were to look, if it wasn't Ryan Reynolds, you'd be like, you have a soccer team? That's something a douchey rich person has. Right? He has a oh, you have a phone company? That's like something an evil person does. But you just are kind of like dismissing it. And then he stole Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
You're right.
Wouldn't notice.
Yeah.
It's the same show.
Chat made a really good point. So Ryan Reynolds has been like tweeting and responding to people who like criticize him. He like got into it with Martha Stewart, and then someone else.
Stewart's a monster, so that's fine.
Wow.
Well, facts be facts. And then he called out someone else who was like, I don't really like Ryan Reynolds, blah, blah, blah. And they were like, hey, I understand that. And he responded to like a fucking normie going off on it. And chat just said, he's going to make a new commercial showing the stream and calling you out on it. Call me, Ryan.
I love that. I would love to
do
talk.
it.
Obviously, I love Ryan Reynolds, except for when he stole... wait, can I tell you something else I didn't know about Ryan Reynolds? Just don't steal Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
He has F1.
Did you know that Van Wilder is Bert Kreischer?
Yes. It was based on
every other person knows this.
So
it was based on Bert Kreischer's being the top party guy or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, Bert Kreischer like literally went to college for 7 years and then like
yeah.
pooped in a pizza box or something, and then they were gonna make a movie of his life, and then someone was just like, why don't we just steal this story and not
Well,
pay
let's
Bert
make
Kreischer?
a handsome guy.
So I actually had celebrity dining in Las Vegas. I was having a delicious gourmet Nathan's hot dog in the food court, and all of a sudden I saw these bright white veneers, and he was dabbing someone up, and it was Bert. He was in the food court having lunch with his girlfriend. Or his wife or his partner, whatever. I didn't bother him. I just saw him, and someone just dabbed him up and was like, "Hey, good to see you, ma'am." Great smile on his face, good attitude. You could see he was a very positive person. So that was pretty cool.
Oh. Can I say something very pedantic because I'm 1,000 years old apparently?
Mm-hmm.
The term
Sure.
"all of a sudden" is one of my
I love
in the English language.
Love.
And I'm the
Why is
worst,
that?
and I will, because the term should be
Suddenly?
in all of a sudden, and that's how they write it in old books. If you break down the phrase "all of a sudden," it actually makes no grammatic sense.
I didn't know people didn't like him. Interesting. I have not heard that.
Like, what does
I
all
personally
of a sudden mean?
Wanted to go up to
Suddenly?
him and say,
Well,
how was
of course,
working with
but
Mark
all
Hamill?
higher knows the words you're using. All of a
So
sudden.
is like something that happens quickly. So
Mhm.
all of the thing that happens quickly.
Exactly. It doesn't. Well, the terminology is like
right.
in an hour, I managed to get my laundry done. In all of a sudden. So in the time span of a sudden is what the original phrase is. I'm sorry,
Oh.
This is so pedantic and stupid, and it's something that I hold on as a literature nerd, and it makes me feel smarter in my head almost every day. I feel very smug.
Mike, I
from it.
promise to not remember this fact.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mhm.
Knowledge is power, and sometimes power costs money, and I will bill you for remembering the fact.
Thank you.
So the Pringles guy, in my opinion, easy clap.
He's a jobber. What is he? He just wears a bow tie?
He's a mustache. He's a smiley face. You
smash
can just
him.
erase a smiley face.
I'll smash him to bits. He's never done anything. He's just a face.
I agree with you guys. What does he do in the commercials? I remember they would occasionally make him have a little bit of a settle and bounce. You know, like it was like bunk bunk, and then it was the
Does
can.
he do anything?
Yeah, like he's
Do anything?
he's like
Is he alive?
Is he sentient? Does he know we're talking about him?
We talked about him last week.
Can he vote? What are the rules?
Like, what is it? What is he?
He's just on the can. I don't think he's. Yeah, the can is more lethal than him because if your hand gets stuck, then you gotta like start like an unarmed strike.
Yeah, but then
yeah.
Right.
But that's it. That's it. The can is worse and more stressful to beat than the smiley face because the smiley face is gone. You just
Yeah, I would beat him to death with 2 hands of Pringle cans.
right.
I just smash him.
To me, I think it's like one of those things when someone's like, "This leaf is not a moth," and it like looks like a moth. I don't actually think it's a living thing. I think it's like, I think it's like some part of a machine, and it's like, oh, that does kind of look like a face. Like I think you win by technicality. It's like a buy round in the tournament.
Mm-hmm. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Well, we're on to the most scary motherfucker in this entire category, the Kool-Aid Man.
Oh shit! Oh no!
And if, like I said, we're in their domain.
We're fucked.
We're done. We're done.
They have no. If we're gonna go back to the Mortal Kombat,
we're in someone's house.
Well, they don't need to. Remember how you could kick people into the pit? That's all he does is kick people into the pit. He's like, you didn't even know there was a pit.
He's the juggernaut of this tier list.
He is.
Yeah.
We can't stop him. He's unstoppable.
That's us.
Yo, put me in the no context. My cheeks should clap. Honestly.
Yeah. No contest. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
He is unstoppable.
Now, that's the Honey Nut Cheerios bee. Yeah.
Okay, every time I see this bee, I think about the Jerry Seinfeld bee movie, and how fucking weird on a hinge that was. That was like the early signs that Seinfeld was kind of not him.
Have you watched the glorious ASMR remake of the bee movie?
Okay,
Caitlin's in it.
I heard that this was a thing. Did I watch it?
So I
checked it out out of curiosity, but I don't know how much of it I watched.
So GB ASMR for I think her 3 million and I think her 4 million remade start to finish the Bee movie and Shrek. However, DreamWorks DMCA'd her.
I saw the Shrek one actually. I didn't see the Bee one.
Yeah, so
that's what it was.
Shrek got DMCA'd by DreamWorks, and she doesn't.
Those motherfuckers.
She doesn't know if she's gonna be able to get it back up. So
that sucks.
It's awful. But you can watch the Bee movie still.
Okay, wait, Caitlin, you were in the Shrek one, right?
I was not in the Shrek one. I did not. I did not personally make it. I was tweeting about it because she invited me. I just had some stuff going on, but yeah.
The Bee one's still up there though?
Yeah.
That movie's fucking weird. I'm kind of interested to see the ASMR.
We should actually, the three of us should watch and do like a reaction to both. I don't know if we'd be able to put it anywhere, but you can sync the movie up directly to the other film.
We should do that.
We should do that, the three of us, whether it's recorded or not, just for the shits and giggles.
Sure.
That'd be fun.
Anyway, I didn't mean to distract from the actual.
No, I love this because you're correct. He does look like the
Yeah,
the
talk
bee.
about DMCA. Like, you just took that concept from Cheerios. Like, it's like,
yeah,
it's a bee. It's a bee movie. It's like, oh, does he wear a shirt and walk around and, like, live in a hive? Like, yeah. Like, literally,
it's like the only thing Seinfeld's done in 20 years. It was so weird. But anyway, yeah.
There's this whole scene where they're in the hive. I mean, that is literally, there were Honey Nut Cheerios commercials that were that. Like, the same design of the hive, the same CGI look, like, the same idea of, like, complex contraptions. Like, it just was stolen from Cheerios.
No, I don't know, and I'm not saying, but, you know, if hypothetically speaking, Seinfeld did a little bit of, like, you know, particularly illegal substances and then watched, you know, TV and then had a bowl of Cheerios and was like, you know what? I'm going to make the Bee movie. I wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be that out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
Could we defeat a bee with honey, though?
One bee. See, multiple bees? Fuck no. He is a magical bee. How magical is he? He has...
I think he'd get one lucky shot in, because I think he'd, like, land... I think what he would do is land on your arm and stick with the honey.
I don't want to get stung.
But think about it. Like I think he would use the honey as like almost like a wax landing strip, and then he's gonna
Oh.
land on it, gonna be stuck on your arm, bite you,
That
but then you
sucks.
could just swat him.
Then he's
Okay.
dead.
It's shocking to hear both of you talk about not being able to defeat a single bee. So I'm gonna ignore that
No-
for right now.
No, I think,
But I'm just gonna ignore that for right now. You two are having like a different experience with bees than me.
I think one bee.
accidentally.
I think we win. I just don't want to get stung.
Well, hold on. I want to put something else in, which is very important to the. Again, I'm gonna go. I've watched a lot of TV. You guys.
He
seem
would
to
be watching
attribute
it at his
magic to him. He's not just a
underage
bee.
girlfriend.
He has
Right.
magic.
Yeah, that's what
He
I'm
has
saying.
a honeycomb.
17-year-old
wand
girlfriend
that
when he's
he,
like
At the
50.
end of every commercial, can transform.
He was like 40, but still.
Things with. So he's transformation magic.
Oh, I forgot about that completely.
He's like he will change things into smiles, which is horrifying to think of like a
Mm.
joke type power where I'm like,
I don't know
Yeah,
then.
He's
Horrifying.
stinging my throat, and he has the little honeycomb wand, whatever that thing is, that honey thing that you always want to use but never works good.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh, that's so delightful, but it doesn't do anything. And he
Yeah.
has that, and that's his magic wand. And he makes Cheerios appear, which means he could make like 1,000 of them appear above your head.
So are we winning or losing? Is it a toss up? Like
Let's say his only weapon is Cheerios. Do you think? And I mean, people die in grain fires and like they get stuck in silos. I don't know if you've
I
ever
don't
seen-
think he's gonna have a.
What?
I don't think he has the capability to light a match. He doesn't have thumbs.
No,
Oh
but
wait, he does
that-
have thumbs.
But
He's got
actually,
hands. He's got person hands.
grain fires are not lit, Caitlin. Grain fires happen spontaneously. That's the whole point of grain
And
fires.
only you can stop grain fires.
And people get, if they work on these grain silos, they get stuck in there and they have to call like the fire department. And basically, like most times, they end up like removing the whole silo. They like break it open so that it like frees the person.
This is a single bee. I think we're.
Here's the thing.
Single bee with the ability to conjure
Hey Dan.
thousands, if not unlimited.
All right, where do you want to put it then?
I don't
We haven't seen
I
him.
don't care
We
about
haven't
where
seen
it
the
goes.
height of his magic.
We haven't. He effortlessly is like, oh, here's some Cheerios.
Yeah.
So
but
if he's like
that's-
fighting for his life, he could be like, ah, hanging onto that
Yeah.
wand.
I don't-
I'm
Alright,
just
so I
putting
would
out
say
the facts.
So
I'm just
toss up,
putting
you're
out the
saying?
facts.
So you're saying toss up?
I'm not saying anything. I'm saying let's reconcile his powers.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm gonna say toss up.
I'll say toss up because
his magic is his. I forgot that he has an actual wand.
A magic wand.
now
Yeah. I forgot
Tony the
about that.
tiger. We all know
Oh,
you
wait,
can't
Sean-
win against a tiger.
Sean Tragedy brought up a really good point. I just want to say, not to change the stuff. Sean Tragedy.
He's a white
a
mage.
friend of the Balling Out Super. Said that what I wanted to say too, which is that he's a white mage, that Cheerios are good for you. So perhaps he has no
Ooh.
damaging power. Great point, Sean. Great.
That's a good point.
Yeah, he could be a
Yeah, we haven't seen him use black magic.
Yeah, he could be like a cleric,
It
respect.
could all be like
Yeah.
turn undead, doesn't even affect me,
Well, then in that case, then maybe he wouldn't hurt us.
Well, we
Maybe
don't
he's
know this for
resurrecting
sure.
the
I still
bees,
think the ability to
dead bees.
spawn Cheerios above my head is an incredibly
I'm
powerful
gonna put it there.
skill.
If he drops like infinite Cheerios on your head, that will kill you.
Yes. Tony the tiger. We all know tigers.
No, this is the other tiger. This is the Cheeto one, right?
Oh, you're right. Sorry, I was looking in the bottom one. That's
Yeah.
the cheetah.
What the fuck is his name? Cheeto tiger?
Chester.
Chester.
Chester?
Chester Cheetah.
Chester
So
Cheeto.
he's like the
His name
cool
is
guy with the
Chester Cheetah.
sunglasses and shit, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, he's a stoner friend who
He's a stoner.
literally is only skinny because they have that whatever weird muscle thing where they can't build muscle. I could
Wait, no, I'm
throw him
sorry.
out of a window.
He's not a tiger. He's a cheetah, right?
He's a
cheetah.
He's a
Cheetah. And as
cheetah.
I have previously
So-
seen, I think I could kill a regular cheetah. But
Yeah,
this is a stoner Cheeto friend that only eats Cheetos and is like weak. And like you've seen them
Yes.
throw a ball once, and you're like, do we need to call someone about?
Mm.
Also, look at his build. This cheetah skips leg and arm day. He's
Yeah.
just eating Cheetos on the couch, not putting in that work, not hunting down those gazelles at 70 miles per hour.
No.
He's trash. I'm killing him. I'm putting him in a headlock and not letting go, and it's
He
over.
is that. He is that person when you have conversations about exercise and sports and stuff, and he's like, oh yeah, I've never played sports, and you're like, ha ha ha. It's like, no, they're like, no, I've never.
Well,
played,
if you
never."
look at his arms and legs, he has knee and arm pads. So he clearly is aware
Oh,
of
shit.
how to play a sport, but he does not he can't, he's like no athletic capability. He's like the guy that wears the
Well,
armband who tries too hard.
Yeah,
Does he
you like
skateboard?
sports? Name all the skateboards.
Yeah,
All the
right.
songs are on the
Why does
album
he have
Skateboard.
armbands? Does he skateboard?
I think he maybe rollerblades, but point being, like,
Oh,
I-
then I'm killing him.
we
He's
take
dead.
him.
Yeah.
We trip him.
Done. Glad we agree on one thing. For
Unless
once
he
on the
is,
show.
unless he is Orange Cassidy, in which case he's higher than his true power level. But I'm just gonna assume he's not.
The Pillsbury Doughboy.
He's immediately killed. I literally.
I hate to
He's
say
You
it.
deflate him.
I think he's killed faster than anybody on this list so far. I think he's immediately killed.
Yeah, he's like the
Easy
free
dub.
space.
Yeah, he is
Now,
literally a free space.
I do have a story regarding the Pillsbury Doughboy. When I was a child, my parents had sent away for one of those, like, mail in your box tops, and it was a Pillsbury Doughboy that I got. Little poppin' fresh. He's like the actual size, plastic, rubber. I would bite on his foot. He has a hole in him still. So we went to the Bahamas after my grandfather died, and my grandmother took us, and it was a very nice, sweet trip. I was only 3, and I had left Poppin' Fresh at the restaurant. Well, I had a speech impediment and had to have tongue surgery. So I couldn't say Poppin' Fresh. I called him Puppy Shit. So my dad is dealing with a 3-year-old wailing toddler. Puppy shit! Puppy shit! Where's my puppy shit? So, Poppin' Fresh, insta-death for my childhood embarrassment.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I can't argue with that.
Wait. Okay, I'm not laughing at you, but what was more convenient about? I genuinely want to know what was more convenient about saying puppy shit.
I couldn't say it. I literally could not say it.
Was
Yeah.
it the eh? Was it the was it the fr? Was it like which part was the?
Because of the tongue surgery, I almost had, my tongue was too big for my mouth, so I wouldn't say like R sounds. I'd say like P sounds.
Oh, I'm getting it now. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, so
Okay,
like
okay, okay.
poppin' would probably be like more of like a P puffin.
Puffin, yeah.
Yeah,
It's good for the plosive piece though.
yeah, like puffin, but insta death for this little puff pal.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's dead.
yeah.
Does the Quaker Oat guy do anything?
He's an old man. I literally will kick his.
Like, does he have a?
over.
Does he stand? Does he have? Is he just a
I
chest?
just want to say, I constantly talk about how people will always talk about America and they'll go, oh, and this thing and with that thing. And I always tell Bill whenever we talk about like America, I always go, like we were talking about Thanksgiving last week, and I was like, I don't even really know what happened at the first Thanksgiving dinner. Like I only know it from like Family Guy.
Hi,
and The
Manuel.
Simpsons. Like I don't actually, they don't sit us in school. They're like everyone gets off for tomorrow. We're not really gonna tell you why. Like there's no explanation for what it actually is. They're like there's some vague knowledge that this. Like if someone had told me when I was like 14, like oh no, like they made that up. There was never any dinner between the Native Americans and the Pilgrims. I'd be like, yeah, cool. I don't know anything about my country. I will point
Yeah.
this out.
No, I'm right there with you.
Several Americans here talking about Quakers who are famously pacifists, and none of them know it. The Quaker Oats guy
Right.
cannot fight you.
Yeah, I
He's
really.
a pacifist. Correct.
He's a pacifist.
Yeah.
He's not allowed to fight you.
And now the one that we also can just say it's dead. It's a baby. It's a fucking Gerber baby. It's. I feel bad.
Listen,
But can you?
If you
Can
lose
you?
a fight
That's the
to a
question.
baby-
Can you do it?
if
I don't
you lose
think
a
I
fight
can
to a
kill the baby.
But it says defeat the mascot to gain control. How vast is your empire?
I'm not taking care of a baby as well. I don't have children. I don't want children. I have that.
Here's what I
option.
do.
Don't want
I
them.
pick
so
the
it's
baby
gonna
up
win.
and I take him to the edge of the ring. I throw him off, ring out.
But as
Throw
you
him out
pick
of the
it up,
ring.
as you pick it up, the scent of
I'm covered in
crumb
babies. I
apple
gotta go wash my hands.
wafts into
afterwards.
your nose, and it goes.
Yeah.
It smiles
No.
at you, and it goes, "Oh, I want to win," and you let it win.
It's a Gerber baby,
I'm not-
therefore it smells like disgusting vegetable baby
Yeah.
food, and it's not gonna have
You
fresh
gotta wash
baby
your
smell.
hands.
So also,
Oh,
I'm just
no.
gonna throw a bunch of Gerber cans at it and it's dead. So like, easy clap.
Caitlin, we were not debating if it's easy to kill a baby. I think we're all there. We're saying,
Oh, we're not? I thought that's what we were
is it
doing.
emotionally easy to kill a baby?
Oh, right, yeah.
In this situation,
I mean, yeah.
yes.
I don't think
It's a Gerber
I'm
baby.
happy with however the crowd seems the team seems to be voting one way. Happy to go with that way. For me, I don't think I would have it in me. I'm not trying to take any moral high ground. I think
Respect.
I think I would go in there with like gusto and be like, punch that baby in the face, and then I would see it and take care of the baby. And I would be miserable because I'm taking care of a fucking baby, and it would be cute, and it would let me. So I think it would be I think it would be horrific. I didn't want to experience it.
I'm there with you.
Yeah.
I am there with you.
The Green Giant.
No contest. My cheeks are clapped. He is a giant.
The giant.
He's a giant in a green field. We stand out like sore thumbs. If we try to hide, he's gonna be like, well, there are they.
Yeah. I have one contention. Is the Jolly Green Giant made out of edible vegetables, though?
Well, I don't think so, because if you look at the image right now, he clearly has a loincloth situation, like a toga, of broccoli heads. But that doesn't make him a broccoli or an asparagus or anything, because he has the physique of a man. Doesn't need to.
Asking if he ate like the broccoli fruit as a giant in the world of One Piece?
Yes.
He's a giant made out of broccoli now that you could eat.
Yeah.
Chat, let me give you a raffle.
Like
Is
if your monkey
he's
be
edible at
Also
all,
gonna
if
take
it's
a
like it's
dab.
actually soft and mushy and like
You got a
disgusting
Tenderman?
canned peas, like, can we just eat him?
Just eat them.
The three of us, dude. The three of us eat vegetables. It'll take us. I mean,
Well,
I didn't mean it like the three of us eating vegetables. That's never gonna happen.
Oh,
But
yeah, look at these fat
I mean, if we could saute him, but we're not getting him on the pan. He's gigantic.
yeah, but like it would take us what, months to even just get through a leg. Hi, mixed boy.
But we don't need to get through a leg. We just have to eat to his delicious artichoke heart and devour.
That's gonna be
it.
way up there, Mike. We gotta get up there
Easy clap.
somehow.
We're dead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't
Fine.
think there's a way.
Fine. Listen, here's my only argument that the Jolly Green Giant is able to be defeated. In many of the photos of him throughout the years, he is depicted alongside peas and corn, to which he is smaller than them.
Okay,
There's a chance that he's
interesting.
actually tiny.
Is it this? How are we scaling this?
Yeah, I'm looking him up.
I guess.
I'm looking
He's
at him.
jacked.
Do we know the scale?
I'm fine when he defeats us. He's a literal giant. But I'm saying there's a chance
He is a
that
little giant.
secretly.
Maybe
I
he's
have
only a
this
giant of
theory-
his world, though.
That's what I'm saying.
I
With the
don't
world of vegetables,
Ooh.
they're not a giant. You know,
Yeah.
no way to know. No way to know, really.
All right, he is 40 feet to 60 feet high. Wait, no, this can't be real. This can't be real. This is coming up for an actual plant off of a conservatory website. This point counts. We're dead.
Yeah.
All right. Green M&M. Listen, she's a seductress,
Yeah.
but I would kill her.
I don't know if I could. I might have to go to horny jail. I'm sorry, just the way it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
She's just got it like that.
Can I ask a question about the green Skittle being sexy?
Eminem, what the fuck, Mike? Yes, but
What-
ask.
Whatever. We're all internet netizens. We're deeply on the internet,
Sure.
right? I'm on
Okay.
Newgrounds a lot. Like,
Chronically online, absolutely.
Yeah.
okay.
Never logged off. Just throw away the app.
I've seen a lot of characters I don't want to see fucking. I've never
Sure.
seen. Do people actually find her sexy, or is it just a meme? Because
It's out
if
there.
people want
It's
it
a
to be
thing.
fucking- is
I've
it a
seen
thing?
fan art
Is
of her.
Rule 34 exists.
I haven't seen like people fucking her, but I've seen fan art of her.
Well,
yeah.
obviously, I don't think I'd walk into the bathroom at my New Year's party. Oh God, sorry, I just saw Dave fucking the green M&M.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just saying, I've seen
I'm
fan
saying,
art,
like,
and it's
you
not
have-
because I actively search it out, although it might be.
Well,
Don't
I-
ask.
I don't actively search this shit out. I don't want to see Marge Simpson doing those things, but you see it.
Yeah.
I never see the green M&M doing those things.
So I feel as if you've seen that TikTok trend going around with the cake, and you put the little different printed out pictures in a cake. Okay, we have different algorithms. Boys, this genuinely feels like a gendered situation here because I've only seen girls do it. I've only seen it on my timelines.
Sick.
So it's a cake.
Love to
And
learn
you're
about
going to
this.
take a little bit of, you're going to all bring different characters from cartoons and made up things that you would fuck. You print them out. You print them out, you put them on little toothpicks, and you put the toothpicks on the cake, and everyone puts a different character on, and it's supposed to be this like funny little thing. So some people put on
You take a slice of the cake you want.
I don't know if they do it like that. My Hear Me Out cake. Yes, it's called a Hear Me Out cake.
What?
Yes.
I love this.
So
Boys, we gotta start doing this. We gotta adopt this.
she would be on the Hear Me Out cake. Like factually. I would put on
being sexy. What I'm saying is it an internet thing of like, do people are so horny on the internet and they will draw everything. I have not seen that. Is my point.
Yes, I think it's out there. Okay. Therefore, how would we kill her? I would no remorse, but they'd get one shot in because I'd let her. I'd let her do a purple nurple and then I'd just crush her.
I think a lot of people are going to get very excited by that clip.
Fact, though.
I think that's a dangerous clip to be on the internet, if I'm being honest. This is my algorithm. But by the way, I want to show you guys what shows up on my algorithm because we
gotta take her boots to give her power. Little go-go dancer.
I don't even know if we can actually play this, but I'll show it to the camera and play it. This is like all the type of shit I get.
Okay.
Aww. You get cute stuff. I like that you're so into it. It's awesome.
I'm so into everything. Oh God, you're playing from here in Echo.
I can't.
So
okay, what's the next thing?
Is that?
I can't kill this Eminem, but
is that Lucky? Is that his name? Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms. So who is he? He's the guy.
He's the Lucky Charms mascot.
Is his name like St. Patty?
I'm struggling too.
To the Google.
I want to say his name.
I think it is Lucky. I think you're right, Caitlin.
Maybe it's just Lucky.
It's not Patty.
Lucky the Leprechaun, also known as Sir Charms, was originally called LC Leprechaun.
LC Leprechaun? What does that mean?
Lucky Charms Leprechaun.
Oh.
That's LLC. They probably were like, we should change that. LLC.
Exactly. I have no opinion here. I have to be honest. I can't tell. I can be convinced one way or the other.
Enjoy your lunch.
We got the size advantage.
He genuinely does have advantage because he has luck. He's proficient in a lot of different stats. So
he can make us re-roll stuff, yeah. But
no remorse.
What's the extent of his magic, though? Does he just have the lucky feat, just making us re-roll stuff, or he re-rolls stuff, whatever? Does he run out of those?
Here's the only.
Does he have one per lucky charm? How many lucky charms are there? Like 7?
Well, the charms are part of my objection here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He seems to be really struggling to keep his shit together.
Yes. Well, he's always on the run.
He's always on the run. Now he's running. I never seen that dude slow down.
Are you guys ready for this?
He's the Aladdin of these characters.
On the official Lucky Charms website, they have a leprechaun guide. It's all the magic behind leprechauns.
Shut the fuck up. Put this link in the chat right now.
Lucky himself is 12 inches tall, so he could be an easier target than most. Direct quote from Lucky Charms, therefore easy clap.
What?
Sean makes a good point, though. He can summon
Wait, no, who cares?
If you care about that kind of thing.
The word in easy target shows up on an official Kellogg's thing here?
Yes.
Is that what you're trying to tell me?
He's just an easy target.
Yes.
Well, because they're after him.
Now I'll hear what Sean has to say. Sorry. This is wild to me. What other things don't I know about? Why would you make this? Someone got paid. This is what I'm saying about corporations. They're always like, we don't know where to cut the fat. Someone got paid to do that. Someone got paid more than you'll ever get paid in your life to be there and be like, lucky here, I'm writing some facts about leprechauns.
But like
today."
to play devil's advocate, isn't it cute for the youths?
Yeah. Of
Yes,
course.
the youths are constantly going on hidden blogs deep within the website of cereal companies. They're always like, I'm always going to my nephew. I go, get off your phone. What are you on the Hot Pockets informational section? Oh, every day I want to have a family dinner. Oh, what? Turn off the Nabisco facts and allergies section,
I
Gerald.
thought we blocked that IP.
Get out of here. You got to
You
do
know
your
what,
homework before you go back on the Taco Bell ingredients list section. There's
You know,
kids
Mike,
today.
You make fun, Mike. You make fun, but someone's reading those somewhere out there.
I just read it.
Someone's reading those.
We're all reading
Well,
it today,
true.
so
Damn. I mean, that's true.
now
I used to prank phone call the help lines on like the back of Hot Pockets and stuff.
oh no. I don't know.
Do you have an issue with Hot Pockets? Call us. Who has a fucking issue? What are you talking about? Like,
If you have an issue
You
with
can
Hot
make
Pockets to the
traps?
extent that you're gonna call, then that's.
Yeah, Sean says we can make traps according to this website. So yeah, he's just gone. He's dead.
he gets bested by children. He frequently gets caught by the children on the commercials.
Does he? I thought he just gets away.
No, they catch him. They full catch him.
Oh.
at times.
Yeah, and then he makes the rainbow at the end and they're all like together, I believe.
Yeah.
Although,
So-
if you look at a lot of the commercials, I used to get intense anxiety about like they'd be like, find out what happens next. Oh, am I going to get? Is Lucky going to defeat Sephiroth? You won't know. You won't know soon. It was like always cliffhangery. It was like, there's 3 days until the martial arts tournament. Can Lucky get strong enough? And it was like there was like they would do these plots and there was never like a resolution. It was and they would do the same thing with Trix Rabbit and with Pokemon and with Dragon Ball Z and with the Toucan Sam. And so you'd just be watching TV in the
That's
90s,
how
and be
they
like,
got
"Something
you.
end! Something end! I need
I
a
feel like-
resolution somewhere."
I feel like Lucky and Trick should team up to fight the children
Mm.
because they're having a lot of
Yeah.
trouble with them kids.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck those
Exactly.
kids,
Thank
right?
you, Caitlin.
We tier. Listen. First impression.
But I would
says
indeed
first.
like that fight.
We will kill
Right?
a baby
Mm.
and we will defeat kids using leprechauns. That's our main objective.
Now, Mr. Peanut, easy clap. Doesn't stand a chance. He doesn't do anything other than like tap dance.
Yeah, he's trash. He's
Canceled
dead.
icon too. They try to pretend they got rid of him and then they brought him back. You know he's fake.
Oh, is it because he was being ableist? He doesn't actually need that monocle? Is that why?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you know.
He was
yeah, you got
faking
it.
that monocle. I fucking knew it. I knew he was
Yeah,
just doing
yeah,
it for the
yeah.
style. That's fucked up.
Yeah. A lot of those monocle wearers out there were really insulted. It's a very rare thing to be very rich, have a sight problem, and not want to wear
In
glasses.
one eye.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
One eye,
The
yeah.
one eye sight problem is a thing only if you're wealthy, as we all know.
Yeah.
So he's easily gone. But
Easy
if
clap.
we don't want to fight the green M&M, what the fuck are we gonna do about the red M&M, guys?
Okay, but here's my pitch about the red M&M.
Yeah.
He's SAWFT soft, and you know how I know that? He passes out from seeing Santa. He's bitch
The
made.
yellow one passes out from seeing Santa.
Ooh.
So-
No, pull it up. Pull up the commercial.
Sorry,
Let's
I'm
fucking
pulling
go
up
pull
right
it up.
Pull
I'm
up
pulling
the
up right now because I love that.
I
commercial.
promise the red one passes out, and the yellow one's there. Like, what happened?
Santa M&M commercial.
I'm looking
Pull
too.
it
I
up,
saw
baby.
a Hershey's Kiss commercial that was on TikTok. It was one of the stupidest things I've ever seen.
Yeah,
he'll like
it's-
these red and green M&Ms.
I'm watching it on stream.
They do exist.
Got
Santa's out. Oh, you're right.
Yep.
There he
I'm telling
goes. It's the red one.
Oh,
He's bitch made.
No.
Just
Oh, no,
just
what-
seeing an old man, just seeing a legend, and
Sorry.
he passes out.
I'm sorry.
Well, in that case,
All that means is that he is power level equal to Santa. Are we willing to say that we could beat Santa?
Oh, are you saying because Santa also passes out? I
Yes.
didn't think of that actually.
Yes, it's a draw.
You're so right though. That did happen.
The reason why I have my disagreement with that is I believe that Santa in that moment is more like he's more like playing dead. So he's like, "Oh no, like I'm not supposed to be caught delivering presents. So if I pass out, they might you know what I'm getting at?"
This is the most adorable thing you've ever said.
Yes, it is Kay.
In your mind, Santa is worried that the M&Ms, that Christmas is going to be ruined for them. So
Yeah.
Yes.
But Santa is also like flummoxed and is like, I don't know what to do. Let me pretend to be dead. Caitlin, that's clearly an opinion you've held in your head since you were like 8. It's not at all what happens in the film. It's so cute. But it's so cute.
I love it.
No, that's not what happens.
Did you just call this a film? This piece of cinema that we just consumed?
It is cinematic. We all referenced it and knew what we were talking about immediately.
Yeah. Oh, Caitlin, no. But that's really cute, and I kind of want to.
She's got.
It is Kay.
Okay?
I really like it because it's not a thought an adult makes while looking at that commercial. It's a thought you carried since you were a kid.
Maybe you are correct. Yeah.
Wanted everyone to have a good Christmas, okay?
Yeah.
No, Santa didn't want to ruin because also it's like, well, the only reason you're not supposed to see Santa is so that you don't think Santa's fake. Right?
Yeah, and they see him and they're like, and Santa's like, no, he can't see us. Then he KOs. That's my hot take.
Oh, Caitlin, it's incredibly adorable, but I don't think it's what happens.
Okay, then.
So wait, you're saying that then he's like, so there's another part of this where Santa like pulls out of his pocket like a blow dart and like flicks it at the yellow M&M so that he passes out and then he can. So he's like,
is a plot hole. That is a plot hole. I do agree.
Kayla's not saying it's perfectly written. She's just saying.
I'm just saying, like, I don't think we can put the red M&M lower than the green M&M because of this commercial.
Well, sure, fine.
I'm willing to put them. I'm willing to put them equally.
Yes.
If honestly, yeah. I don't know. I definitely think like beating up. I mean, because in the first commercial she's in, doesn't she have? This might be the brown M&M, but doesn't she have like sexy glasses on and stuff? And it's like, ew.
Yeah, the brown M&M.
Yeah.
Also has
They're both.
Yeah.
But I think that the brown M&M is sort of the seductive one, which lends itself to fight world and Caitlin's iconic internet purple nurple. But if she's just like a nerd, do you know what I mean? Like, it's very difficult for me to know.
No,
I have to research more of this headcanon.
Do I have the history of this in my head right? Wasn't the brown M&M the first hot lady M&M?
I remember the brown one first. Yes.
Yeah, they were like, oh, everyone wants to bang her. Let's make the green one and go all in on this. That's what I feel like happened there.
Well, do you also know there is like a myth about green M&Ms and being Viagra-esque?
I've never heard.
I have no idea what that means. That's a new sentence you just made up, Mike.
Viagra.
As I said that, a holy portal opened up.
Yeah, honestly.
Which should take 6,000 years for man to discover. There's a rumor. There was a myth. Mythbusters even addressed it that green M&Ms are like give you boners.
That's weird.
Well,
yeah,
that's a weird internet canon thing that I respect. I understand.
Okay. Yeah. Fuck the red M&M.
Tony the Tiger's gonna fuck us up. He's like the Schwarzenegger of fucking.
Yeah.
Can I say something? So I have a rant about Tony the Tiger, a screed. The second time I've used the word screed today. And it's almost, I almost put this, I almost have developed, I'm almost like blowing this here because I was going to develop this and put this onto the next comedy album. Okay, there's this thing with food where with our generation.
Bye,
where,
Garrett.
like, they basically tried to like sell us like on not.
Thanks for the sweater.
It's like there's some truth to that, right? The whole supersize me thing.
Clap,
But then
clap,
there's this
clap.
other side of food where it's like, yeah, you got to
We can't win.
Get out, you've got to encourage kids to be active, and like that's what's good. And as long as you do that, that's fine. I'm
Mhm.
sorry. The biggest, and so then the companies that do that get away with like whatever they want. If they're like, we're all about going out and having fun and whatever. But no bigger a scam has ever been done in that department than Tony the Tiger. And the
Mhm.
idea that Frosted Flakes make it within days, hours, or miles of an athletic event. The idea
Yes.
that I would eat Frosted Flakes, like, in order to get energy for anything, no less athletic events as a teen, is the biggest, because at least Capri Sun was like, you will get magical powers. Like, they weren't trying to say you could do anything real. They were like, you will turn into liquid goo and fly around like Alex Mack. Like,
Yes.
Tony the Tiger is like having a bowl of Frosted
Sugar.
Flakes while playing soccer, like on the soccer field.
Yeah, like there was the commercial was like,
say.
wasn't the commercial like 6v6 and like some tigers, some humans, and like the humans were eating the cereal?
Yes, and they sit down and have a little break.
Yeah.
And then eat. I mean, there's no way you could do that.
No, it wouldn't work. Yeah.
It's so absurd. It's beyond absurd. And they got away with being like, oh, other food companies, get it together. Look at how we encourage people to play sports. It's like, why? Your product is so...
It's so sugary.
It's just sugar. It's just like... it's just candy. It's only good.
That's all cereal is anyways.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think we could fuck with him. I think he would annihilate us.
Yeah, I don't see a way for us to win.
He's a Rakshasa, is the term in D&D for all you... That's the term, a walking tiger. Now, the only thing that separates him from being a Rakshasa is...
I'm gonna look up the Land O'Lakes lady, because I don't know anything about her.
The coolest element of any mythological animal.
Yeah.
Rakshasas' hands go the wrong way. They are like... So instead of, like, grabbing stuff, like, this way, like, towards you, their hands are, like, behind them. They're, like, flipped. They're, like, twisted.
It is a really cool detail about them.
I would say having 3 fingers means you have messed up hands, so I'd say canonically he's a Rakshasa. Let's look up how you beat a Rakshasa.
So you have to kill him, and then you have to go to hell. And then
learning about the native.
Is that really it?
Yeah.
Ooh, Rakshasas exist in Elden Ring? That's cool.
Rakshasa.
Is weak against lightning. I'd say this thing's gonna kill us.
Do they have a wiki?
I have no lightning. In Persona 5, it's weak to electric again! Oh, this is rough. In 5e, it's immune to physical damage.
Damn.
Oh, we're screwed.
You need magical weapons to fight it.
I have none.
All right, so I'm looking up a little bit about our last... What's the word I'm looking for when you fight someone? Our last...
Opponent?
When they go into the ring. Yes, opponent. Yes. So her name is Mia.
Okay.
This person wrote a blog on their father was the original creator of the Land O'Lakes packaging. She was designed as a native maiden kneeling in a farm holding a butter box.
Why? Why? Do Native Americans even eat butter?
I mean,
why? I've never questioned this before. Wait, why?
Wait. Mia is a real person.
Okay. Nani?
Yeah. So this whole blog there's a lot going on, so I won't make you guys like obviously read the whole thing, but the long story short is it was an actual woman that they used, but I don't know why. It doesn't make sense.
A Native American butter maker?
Yeah, like it. I don't understand.
This part is real. The fact that women exist?
Yeah.
Like,
she was a real woman. And
I don't know that Native Americans kept dairy cattle.
But Native Americans did exist.
They did it. That much is true.
And
Yeah.
butter's real.
Butter's real.
The butter is real. Lakes seem to be real.
Yeah.
Land is a construct invented by the government, but
Sure.
Yeah, I
What?
just
was it just because it was a pretty outfit? I'm having like
Yeah.
I honestly in my head, and you want to talk about like, because I know everyone likes to make themselves look good. I in my head thought my whole life until now, I thought like clearly there's some connection to Native Americans and butter, but there's not.
Yeah, I'm like trying to read their wiki to see, and like I can't even find any information on like if it's even on any native land, which I would imagine it is, because it's given the name Land of Lakes after the association, including 10,000 lakes in Minnesota. But
Okay.
that's it, like full stop.
So wait.
Okay.
So then, even so, giving this is like a horrible.
Okay.
Get rid of some of these things. Is it just saying like we took all this land from the native people and made butter on it?
Okay, so I've got the
This is
wiki.
getting grim.
The Land O'Lakes indigenous woman named Mia holding a box of butter. He drew it.
Holding a box. I never even thought of that. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
The scene being like, and like he might as well be holding a can or a Nerf gun.
Yeah, she could be holding whatever brand product she's promoting. So he publicly believed in fostering an open dialogue between Native Americans and non-natives. They were to match. Okay, so they are to match the specific location in the territory. It's not better. It's not better that it's like taking after like.
So
I don't
who's
love it.
holding the fucking butter?
Yeah.
Who's holding the butter? Is still
Hey,
what I'm
Chef, sorry, I
unclear
was on
on.
another
Who's holding
page.
The fucking butter.
Is it supposed to be us?
It's supposed to be all of us, that we are the same.
We are the
we're
butter?
the friendly butter eaters.
We are the
world?
children?
My friend in chat is a chef, and native people, for the most part, don't fuck with dairy. They're actually typically lactose intolerant.
Right, because they had when I said cattle, I saw that in the chat, but it was cattle just meaning cows or whatever. They obviously worked with buffalo in that way, but I don't think we developed in the Western world, like we by humans developed this horrific monstrosity that is this giant udder, like that's a domesticated animal. So I don't know whether they cultivated butter at all. It sounds like they didn't. They'd have no way to. So I don't.
With that being said, I'm reading
Right.
the tier list, and for reasons because I am actually Native American, I don't know if I should put her in easy dub. I take their land. Girly Pop has no land to take. It feels so inappropriate to put it in that category.
I
Is the
took
land
your
like
land.
Buttergirl still on there? Is she still on the?
No. They got rid of her in like 2020, 2021.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. So, much like many problems with the Native Americans, she's just disappeared. Don't need to fight her
White
at all.
people rinsed all the buffalo. Fuck.
But we don't need to like this isn't like we're not handing in our
Shit,
SATs.
sorry, guys.
We can also just morally abstain from answering.
Well,
we don't have to hurt someone if we don't want to.
yes.
We could just not finish. It's not like the boss of Twitch. It's not like Justin. Just hello, Mr. TV. It's
If you
Justin
don't
TV
win
on
the
the line.
fight,
Yes.
Did you not
Get
finish
sniped.
the tier list?
it's like they have sniper rifles in the position around the corners of the.
I'm
fight
going
area.
to lovingly put her in I would lose the fight because, I mean, I feel like she wouldn't give me a chance to not fight. She would like be on the like defense, and if I was to like even approach, she would attack. Therefore,
Well, let's give her an even more advantage. I'm happy to let the Land O'Lakes butter girl win.
yeah, absolutely.
She's holding
Yeah.
butter out in the middle of a hot summer field. She's too greasy. You can't ground her. She's all greased up and butterized. She's got that
She's all
warm,
greased
shitty
up.
butter that's been
She's
sitting there in the
so
mountains.
Yeah.
It's not butter. It's a box of butter, which means she like went to the fucking store and like hiked out to this land with the box of butter just in her. She has no pockets in her hand, so that she's all greased up. She went to Walgreens, picked up butter, and then hiked into the hot Minnesota
Butter wrestling.
Butter covered.
She's also proficient in any form of archery.
Butter wrestling.
Does she have bows on her?
No, but I mean, canonically, and I can't say canonically, Native Americans are real. Throughout history.
Lawson did previously refer to them in the past tense.
In history, they have been known for their skilled weaponry. Therefore, I believe she would just fucking whoop our ass.
Yeah, it seems like it. It seems like it. I mean, she's hiking out there. I've never done a hike with butter. So.
But maybe she was a gatherer, you know? Yeah.
Sorry, I keep doing
like
that,
a
Chat. I'm on
She
push to
stomps
talk.
It out, you know, like the old classic style of the wine.
Yeah.
Stomp that shit
Dispensaries.
The Land O'Lakes butter thing is too bizarre.
It is.
I'm not gonna raise my hand to a Native American queen. So
Yeah, honestly.
I'll lose.
Yeah, I would
don't know
lose.
Why we can't just morally object and just make it a default win, because this is becoming more and more horrible.
Yeah,
You know,
I agree with this entire list.
I'm fine.
I would
beating
not
up a
raise my
Quaker.
hand to her.
My neck of
with
those
that.
casinos,
The only
yes.
real person on
I want to
the
go to
list.
the
Beat up a
casinos. I
Quaker.
haven't been
Yeah,
in a while.
true.
Who cares?
Yeah, I'm perfectly okay with this list. So let's go through it, and then we got to wrap up here today. We have
Beautiful.
Easy Dub, Pringles, Chester, Puppin' Fresh, Puppy Shit, the Quaker Guy, Gerber Baby, Lucky, and Mr. Peanut.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Love it.
No
This is one of our
Remorse,
best lists.
Keebler,
Yeah.
Green, and Red M&M. I would break a sweat, Nestle, girly pop looking Lola Bunny ripoff, the B movie guy. It's a toss up, Toucan Sam. I would definitely lose that fight, Land O'Lakes, Mia. And then no chance, Trix, Kool-Aid, Giant, Tony.
Great.
He's like
It's not great.
so
I
tall.
think the Trix Rabbit maybe I could move up, but I'm okay with it generally.
Yeah. I can agree with that.
People have objected in the chat because it's a rabbit. You know, because it's just a rabbit.
Mm-hmm. I would definitely
Yeah.
lose. She's a they're an asshole. They're tricksters.
You might even say they're tricky.
Ooh.
Tricky.
Did y'all ever see, as we're going out here, that Dare film where it was basically like the Trix Rabbit?
No.
No, I don't. Again, Mike, you've come up with 2 brand new sentences in the last 10 minutes.
And so the doors of hell were opened. It's like Dare was that anti-drug program, for people that don't know. It existed for a very short amount of time, and they had a cartoon that was like the Trix Rabbit, like doing crack and heroin.
Oh,
What?
It was incredible.
oh my god, I feel like I kind of remember this, just like barely.
They would, and it was like, don't do crack, just like this.
Here, I'll
just
send it
like,
to you.
you
It
know,
was pinned in the top of the
this
chat,
rabbit
but I
was
accidentally
literally
refreshed my
like the Trix
chat.
Rabbit doing crack.
Wow.
It's unbelievable.
Maybe we'll do a
Damn.
watch party of that.
We should.
Silly rabbit. Drugs are
I want
for
to do. I
kids?
love the tier lists. I'm loving the tier list, but I am itching to learn more about Reddit. I was hoping to learn a lot about Reddit from you guys.
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe next time we'll do a Reddit.
Absolutely.
Because
Okay.
I love those. But
We
Lawson
do have more
proposed
tier
one.
lists on deck.
Yeah.
Listen, Lawson proposed one that he put in the chat today, and me and Lawson were talking before while you were getting live. And
Mhm.
Lawson was like, "Yeah, we'll get to that one today," and I was like, "Lawson, it's like you want us to do all the Star Wars, which I love."
I
but,
mean-
like,
I
it's
didn't mean
not gonna be a
today. I just mean
5-minute
it's-
thing.
I just mean it seems short, but it would probably take a while.
We need a whole day.
Hey, that's exactly what I said.
There's only 11 movies, but yes.
I have 11 days worth of things to say about.
Yeah. Episode
So-
8 alone Yeah.
I have 11 days of things to say about the ones I like.
Aw. I
You
hope it'll
know?
be. Oh, that's a bummer.
And we're not even getting
Yeah.
to. Did you guys watch Acolyte? By the way,
No.
A little bit. Hey, Velma.
awesome. Everyone should watch Acolyte.
Awesome. Thank
Great.
you.
Get 'em.
Well,
Yeah.
I appreciate today's episode and hanging out, you guys.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like this tier list was pretty fucking solid.
I think
I
we
love
nailed
this
it.
one.
I think we
This was
nailed
great.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm learning a lot about year two's attitudes towards violence towards children. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Well,
And
Yeah.
happy holidays.
yeah.
as I go through
Before
this.
we end, let's do some plugs where we can find Mike and where we can find Lawson. What do you guys do? Where do you guys hang out? What's the internet like for you?
Mike.
I just released a new comedy album called Tense. You can get it everywhere. If you go on any of my social medias, the link is there. It's a comedy. It's a true crime stand-up comedy album. It has ASMR. It's really funny. I talked about something we talked about today on stream. Probably lots of things. But yeah, just check it out. Spotify, I guess, where people go. Tense. True crime stand-up comedy.
Trying to find it on.
Yeah. I have a bunch of anime podcasts. You can find me. I'm on
Number
Blue
one.
Sky. Lost in Phoenix over there. Lost in Comedy at youtube.com/Lost in Comedy for my YouTube channel. Ball Out Super and Talking Naruto
Oh,
Shippuden
Mike's is
on my
on
anime
Threads.
podcast
That's right.
about Dragon Ball and Naruto specifically. And also a wrestling podcast called The Professional Wrestling Podcast. Me and Katie Rose Leon.
I want to add a plug on top of this because we put the VODs on Lawson's channel. If you're watching this today, tell people about these streams because I think they're awesome.
Yeah.
I think we are three very funny people.
Yeah, we have a
And
blast.
Yeah,
Tell
it's fun.
people about the past episodes on Lawson's channel. Just tell someone today. You know someone right now who's bored of all their YouTube content. Go
Yes.
tell them. And this is the most fun thing I do.
Well,
Yeah.
I appreciate
I'm
that.
using my plug on this.
Hell
Not
yeah.
about you, Caitlin, it's about the viewers.
Hell yeah. All right, you two. See you guys soon. Happy holidays. Be
Happy
well.
Holidays, everyone.
See you.
I think we'll see each other before New Year.
Yeah, we will. We'll see each other soon.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, my
Old
friends.
Lang.
Chat. That was super. We did really well with that. Oh, thank you so much. Hey, thank you so much. Last thing before I go, because I just looked over and saw it in the corner of my eye. So if you look at my monitor when I'm speaking, it lights up. Well, last night, oh, thank you so much. Last night, we were getting into bed and we realized that it's always on. It's always been on. We've been in here for like a month now. Every night for the last month, my mic has been on when we go to sleep. It's like, that's horrifying. Thank God OBS isn't recording or anything like that. Some FBI agent's really gonna like what they heard. But yeah, now I need to just hit the mute button on it every night before bed. That's so funny. So ridiculous, but I love it. Well, me and Grogu got a blast. Gotta get some stuff ready. Get some real clothes on, because I'm doing my laundry. Me and little Grogu. Ah! Dropping the child. He's hanging out in his little pod. Grogu. He's awesome. You're awesome. I love you, chat. Let me give you guys a raffle and see you guys elsewhere on the internet. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to one another. Wash your hands. Take care of yourself. Be well. And last but never least, let's be careful out there. All right, chat? Bye-bye.